Hey friends, it's the best hour of the week. Championship Wrestling is on the air. Gilbert Corsi here, your host in the United World headquarters, and all eyes this week are locked on our main event. You heard the remarks last week from Zicky Dice, the outlandish one now with a bit of a chip on his shoulder, reminding the wrestling world of his accomplishments and saying that he is a top star and a real athlete. Can Dice steal the spotlight tonight as he takes on Jack Banning, who is now without his institution? TV title is on the line. Plus, fresh out of Banning's institution, Savannah Stone is in action today. United decision makers are promising to crown the first United Women's Champion in 2024, and Stone is a top contender. Also, tag team action in store. Flex McCallion pairing with Jason Levels to square off against Guy Cool and Koto Hiro. New pairings all around in that one, so it should be interesting. And I'm told we're starting the hour this week with pretty Peter Avalon standing by, wondering what is on his mind after coming up short a couple weeks ago in a United World title match. Let's go to the ring.
The following contest is a singles match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Carson City, Nevada, weighing in at 181 pounds, pretty Peter Avalon!
There you see him, the day one player, PPA, the longest reigning Heritage Champion, United Wrestling Network history, and just had a real close call at winning the United World title. PPA's got a mic, could get very interesting.
Oh, the United Wrestling Network. It is always wonderful to be here, especially when you're the biggest man in professional wrestling. PPA, all day, pretty Peter Avalon. A few weeks ago, I had a title match with the United Wrestling Network World Champion, Danny Limelight. And unfortunately for me, I came up on the short side. I didn't win the title. But, it lit a fire inside of me. It reinvigorated the biggest man in professional wrestling. I know that I can hang with the best of the best. As the day one player here in the United Wrestling Network, I want to issue a little open challenge tonight. The day one open challenge. I'm issuing a challenge to someone in the back who has never competed here in the United Wrestling Network and give them an opportunity to step into the ring with PPA.
Wow, who's
So
it
you know
gonna
what?
be?
Who do you think it is, Tom
People in the
Kenley?
back, let's play that music and see who it is.
Not gonna have to wait long. Who's gonna take on the day one player?
And introducing his opponent from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in at 205 pounds, the aerial chemist, Matt Vandergriff.
Wow, I love this. What a match. Matt Vandergriff out of Las Vegas. Also came through that New Japan Pro Wrestling Academy out here in LA. He's a New Japan strong survivor that moved on. He's been competing in New Japan Pro Wrestling around the country. And this guy is the aerial chemist. He will fly and attack from all angles, James.
Definitely a contrast of styles, but also a great opportunity here to see what he can do at United Wrestling Network.
First action inside a United Wrestling Network ring for Vandergriff, and both going to keep it fundamentally sound early. Here you see some of that agility.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, good luck keeping a hold on this guy. Boy, I mean, he's so fluid, it's like he's underwater, James.
I feel like that was in replay there. But what a first match against the biggest man in professional wrestling, Peter Avalon.
There you have it. I mean, Avalon, you know, that day one player. Hold on, look at this, shifts the weight back, so to speak, because Avalon did compete in the very first match on this program against Colt Boom Boom Cabana all the way back in the days of the Galaxy Theater. You were on the call for that.
Boy, that was so much fun, I'll tell you that.
Swing and a miss there by Vandergriff, but man, his speed is going to be something that Avalon's going to have to contend with. The big drop kick, down goes PPA.
And remember, PPA really called this match in terms of who his opponent was going to be, so hopefully he did some scouting.
Yep, I mean, Vandergriff at least would have had some time. He had it in his mind that he was going to accept this challenge. He could at least mentally prepare somewhat. Avalon could not for this day one open challenge. Uh-oh, look out here, aerial chemist. Attacking, look at that balance, lands right on his feet.
Oh, and he knows it. He knows it. Look out for this guy.
Vandergriff's got a lot of confidence, and man, it'll be a huge, huge victory in his United debut if he can take out one of the most decorated champions in history. Pair of real deep arm drags there.
And really, the way he's wrenching this in, Peter Avalon's shoulder, I mean, just screaming right now.
Recently, Vandergriff has competed in Las Vegas, Dallas, San Jose for New Japan Pro Wrestling. And now look at this drop down, though, by Avalon. Oh, wow! As if to say, anything you can do, I can do better. I think Avalon was even higher than the aerial chemist. We got to take a break. We'll be back. What a match.
How'd it happen?
She showed up dead on arrival.
This never gets easier.
It does when you call Car Shield before your car breaks down. Look at these prices. The camshaft, transmission, engine.
Don't people know? A plan through Car Shield could protect up to 5,000 parts and systems.
You hate to see it.
An out-of-warranty car is gonna break down eventually.
Right, which is why they need a plan through Car Shield. Those expensive repair bills get paid and at the mechanic of their choice. They're notifying the family.
Poor guy, he doesn't even know what's coming.
Another victim of senselessly expensive repair bills. Can't save them all.
But we can keep trying. Didn't have to end this way. If he'd have just called Car Shield before his car broke down.
Exactly.
Protect yourself from the unprecedented rise in cost for parts and repairs. Call now to save money with your price lock guarantee. Call Car Shield now. Call 800-484-9588.
Here's a great way to save money on your prescription medications. If you take Viagra or Cialis, we can give you a way to pay as little as $2 a pill. Compare that to prices as high as $60 per tablet. Call now with your prescription and pay as little as $2 a pill. We offer 24/7 service and always free delivery and confidential packaging. Call Pharmacy Shop 24/7 to get generic versions of Viagra or Cialis for as little as $2 a pill, plus free discreet shipping.
Quick crack. Wash all you want. Don't drive dirty.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Day One Challenge, open challenge by PPA, and he might eat those words in that bravado. He's in there with a very tough challenger in Matt Vandergriff, but man, it's been all Avalon since that big drop kick before the break, James.
And that's the thing, day one play, I mean, really, PPA all day, my friends.
Well, and that's the thing, is Avalon is less apt to make a mistake than Vandergriff, because Vandergriff, you know, his wheelhouse is just chock full of high-risk offense. Vandergriff, though, battling back, and again, in training in the New Japan Academy, you're going to expect to see some good striking as well. It's going to be fundamentally sound. Wherever the match goes, you got to believe.
I think Peter had enough of those strikes.
Avalon's so crafty, though.
He really is. Ooh.
Rake in the back.
Wow, I haven't seen that in a long time. How nice of him, though, to be able to scratch it back.
Yep, scratching that itch, and either will scratch the itch if they get the victory in this one. Great first-time matchup. These two have never squared up in the United Wrestling Network or anywhere. And it's United Wrestling Network bringing you the action. courtesy of that open challenge. Look at these two trading like Wall Street in the center of the ring. Vandergriff getting the better of him.
And he's capitalizing right on it.
He really is. Look at this. Oh, out the back door goes Avalon. He's crafty, he's sneaky. We talked about it. You see it there. Oh, man, he's rocked a little woozy.
And he's out to lunch time.
Would you say yes, well, look at that. Man, that 619, nicely done.
He's getting the crowd behind him. Big risk for going to the top right now.
Yep, after that antidote kick, a kick from the other way there by PPA, but nice reversal. I'll tell you, the chain wrestling of Vandergriff is very impressive. Yeah, changes levels for the reversal, full head of steam, and again into the snap German suplex. And, oh man, big shot there. Avalon's down in trouble. Look at this, Vandergriff looking for a huge debut victory. No, count it 2.
That was really close, but I mean, he's also being pretty methodical too. He's hitting Peter Avalon from the front of the head to the side of the head and then dropping it on the back of his head.
Yeah, that's just the thing. I mean, Vandergriff can attack from angles. So he's not going to come straight at you. You never know where he's going to be coming from. It makes it very tough to defend and getting the offense going in your own right, but catches him. Wow, Death Valley driver by Avalon. Here's the cover. Don't often see Avalon use that DVD, pulling out all the stops here in this one. Oh, but we've seen this. He's looking for that golden arch, that half crab. And you know just how effective submission grappling could be. You were an expert of that cross-face chicken wing for quite some time.
That's the thing, Todd Kenley. You have to find a target and you have to attack. And really with what Peter Avalon's doing right now is he's attacking, he's laying it right in.
He's sitting back on this. Vandergriff doesn't want to submit in this, his United Wrestling debut, but Avalon has grounded the aerial chemist here in a big way. Uh-oh, look at this. Inside cradle. Great counter. Boy, this is, what a competitive matchup. You know, I think a lot of, oh my goodness.
This?
What is this? Oh, and look at this, calling the audible. Calling the audible is Vandergriff. Buckle bomb. Full hit of steam. Oh, man. One's right into that big punt. Now the step up Enziguri. Oh, martinis.
Have a drink.
Serving it up.
Here's your winner, Peter Avalon!
What a win by pretty Peter Avalon in this Day 1 Open Challenge. Let's go to the replay, brought to you by Buckets for Rent. Their equipment truly gets attached to your job. There you see it, back and forth. Everybody giving as good as they got, but in the end, the Martinis got it done, and there you see a show of respect, the applauding there by PPA. He knows he was in a war. Avalon getting a very hard-earned victory. More action coming your way here at the United Wrestling Network. PPA back to his winning ways.
So, like I was saying, more moving parts than ever before. We have essentially 2 #1 contenders. We obviously have Tito, and then of course Slice, 1 golden opportunity. But with Tito seething after what happened between y'all last week, I gotta say Tito's probably gonna be first in line to get that title. We have a lot to worry about.
Where's Slice at?
I told him to stay home again this week.
Why do you keep telling him
There's
to stay
too
home?
much chaos, Danny.
It's not about chaos. How am I supposed to fix the bodega? If you keep telling him to stay home, you see me and Papa's losing his mind too.
How do we know that bodega is going to be fixed? We honestly don't know at this point. Look at what Slice has shown when he has been here. It hasn't been loyalty to you or the bodega or
Don't
Papa.
do that. Don't talk about my boy while he's not here.
Okay, I'm just being honest with you. There's too much chaos right now. Tito is livid, okay? So he's probably going to be first in line, but Slice also has a guaranteed.
I worry about Tito. You keep saying we got to worry about Tito. We got to worry about this. You're not the one in the ring with me, Johnny.
I know.
You putting me in these situations. You the one stirring the pot with the bodega. You the one that put Slice in the golden opportunity.
I'm not stirring any pot. I want the best people possible competing
You
for the
put
world
the best people possible, and for 451 days, none of them stopped me.
You still talking about how many days you've been champion? Forgive me, I don't mean to eavesdrop, but why don't you count the hours or the minutes or the seconds? It's going to be a lot higher of a number. You know, you're not the only person in the United Wrestling Network that's been a champion for over a year. It's possible to hold on to the gold and defend it without bragging about it every single time you're in front of a camera.
Jack, you're a smart man. You play stupid. You talking so much about you being champion for over a year. Hey, how about we do this? Let's go title for title. We see who's the one holding the title.
We are not doing title for title. You're in the main event tonight defending that against Zicky Dice, all right? One thing at a time.
Yeah, Zicky. You know what? Zicky ain't no slouch either. I've been in the ring with him multiple times. So good luck.
You know, as well as anybody, that you don't hold on to a title for over a year by underestimating people. Daniel.
And I don't trust that guy. And I'm starting not to trust you either, Johnny.
How'd it happen?
She showed up dead on arrival.
This never gets easier.
It does when you call Car Shield before your car breaks down. Look at these prices. The camshaft, transmission, engine.
Don't people know? A plan through Car Shield could protect up to 5,000 parts and systems.
You hate to see it.
An out-of-warranty car is gonna break down eventually.
Right, which is why they need a plan through Car Shield. Those expensive repair bills get paid and at the mechanic of their choice. They're notifying the family.
Poor guy, he doesn't even know what's coming.
Another victim of senselessly expensive repair bills. Can't save them all.
But we can keep trying. Didn't have to end this way. If he'd have just called Car Shield before his car broke down.
Exactly.
Protect yourself from the unprecedented rise in cost for parts and repairs. Call now to save money with your price lock guarantee. Call Car Shield now. Call 800-484-9588.
Quick crack. Wash all you want. Don't drive dirty.
Greetings, everyone, and welcome to the United Wrestling News Desk. I'm Jack Farmer. There's been a towering titan named Buck Skinner that has been, well, impressive is putting it lightly, since coming to the United Wrestling Network, and frankly, not many know much about him. He's still undefeated after another dominant display last week, but what does the Lone Stranger have to say as we inch closer to the red carpet rumble? We asked him. Take a look.
I've been telling you the past few weeks, this is my show now. If you don't know, I'm the Lone Stranger, Buck Skinner. And I don't think there's anyone in the whole United Wrestling Network that can step up to me. Right here, right here, right here. There's definitely nobody right here because I'm at the top and I'm gonna stay at the top.
Whew, certainly not lacking confidence, Buck Skinner looking to continue his dominant ways. Another confident individual that fans of the UWN are no stranger to is the feisty Cameron Gates, who's always game for a fight and has proven he can go toe-to-toe with even the toughest competition. Next week, however, may be his toughest test yet as he steps into the ring with the United grizzled veteran, Mikey O'Shea. Let's see what Gates had to say about this upcoming match.
You know, it's no secret that there's plenty of new faces around the United Wrestling Network. My face, highly recommended, Cameron Gates included. And while I might be new around these parts, I certainly ain't new to the game of professional wrestling. So Mikey O'Shea, I know you've been doing this for a very, very long time, but next week you have to see me in there. So I highly recommend that you brush up on your skills, prepare yourself, do whatever it is that you have to do. Because come next week, Cameron Gates shows you why I ain't nice.
Cameron Gates, as clever as they come, but will it be enough to get the better of O'Shea? We'll find out next week. Last week, Bad Dude Tito and Che Cabrera of TMZ may have lost their main event match against Wild West, but they held on to the UWN World Tag Titles due to the champion's advantage and the match ending as a count-out defeat, meaning, of course, the champions remain champions. Things got interesting, however, after the match had ended. UWN World Champion Danny Limelight had been on commentary for the match and ended up entangled with Bad Dude Tito, who just so happens to be the #1 contender to that very UWN World Championship that is held by Danny Limelight. Now, the tag champs have this to say to the radioactive Poppy.
Danny Limelight, you might have cost us the match, but we're still the tag champs. Danny, you see exactly what happens when you get in my face and we go nose to nose. Next time I see you, it's gonna be in that ring and I'm taking that title home with me.
Not one to mince words, TMZ making things very clear for the champ. That does it for us this week at the United Wrestling News Desk, but stay tuned, fans. Coming up is the main event, and it's for the United World Television Championship as outlandish Zicky Dice challenges the champ, benevolent Jack Banning. Don't go anywhere.
The following contest is a singles match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Las Vegas, Nevada, the most valuable baddie, Tanaya.
The MVP, the most valuable baddie, Tanaya, making her United Wrestling Network debut. And what a time to do it here in the women's division with the women's world title getting closer and closer on the horizon.
It's so exciting to see that we're almost there.
And introducing her opponent from St. Louis, Missouri, Unbreakable Savannah Stone.
Unbreakable Savannah Stone. We talked about that women's world title in the catbird seat. For that is the #1 contender from the United Wrestling Network side.
Looks like she's looking for some balance there, but I'm not sure balance mentally or what does she mean by that? Because she's one not to be messed with.
Yeah, Marty Bell also has got a bid to compete for the title down the line. And again, we're getting closer and closer. I know that our fans are eagerly awaiting the crowning of the first United Wrestling Network World Women's Champion. So every matchup is real pivotal when it comes to the pecking order.
These two have a lot to prove to be able to make sure that they are viable contenders.
Tanaya competing there out in Sin City in Las Vegas, has been making her way out here to the West Coast recently as well. Very agile. There you see it there. Nice elevation. Takes Savannah Stone up and over there. And looking to elevate again and taking Stone down again. And Stone recently has just completely transformed herself, her body in the best shape of her career, but every bit as lethal as he was before.
Indeed, that's true, but to your point, go for the cover. Not much of a cover, but one thing for sure is that she's definitely put in the time, put in the effort to really transform herself. Oh yeah, and she's letting the crowd know that doesn't matter to her. She only has one thing in mind, and that is to inflict enough pain to work her way up towards that championship.
And here, look at this. Crossfade shot after shot. Might get, if this was an MMA cage, this thing would be over by TKO most likely. And that was a picture of one of my broadcast partners at one point, the human suplex machine, Taz. Those crossfade shots absolutely take you out of your game and jack your jaw into the cover now. Only a count of 2 as Tanaya showing her toughness.
Yeah, after something like that, you won't even be able to chew your food, let alone finish a match.
Yeah, gonna be having to go soft foods, that's for sure. Big shot there by Savannah Stone, who's coming off of an impressive victory over Zyra, another new face here in the United Wrestling Network. And oh my gosh, shot after shot, serving up the chops.
Definitely not pork chops, but boy, I'll tell you what, that's something that I wouldn't want served to me.
Pork chops, and might turn her into applesauce. It was a Brady Bunch.
That was very well done.
Reference. And Savannah Stone unbreakable, but the same might not be said for Tanaya if this continues. It has been all Stone, but here we see the agility. Using the aggression of Stone against her.
Tanaya had to pull out all the stops just to kind of come back from those.
Tanaya's gonna have to stick and move. Elevates with the knee. I like that. Using that corner, using it to get Stone and getting that distance that she needs. Up and over and just turning Stone inside out, keeping Savannah Stone guessing, and you gotta keep the pedal to the metal if you are Tanaya. Oh, distasteful bomb. Stacks her up, gets the 3.
Here is your winner, Savannah Stone!
So when you're in there with Savannah Stone, just when you think you got a light at the end of the tunnel, you got a freight train coming your way. Let's take a look back at it. As Tanaya, trying to be quick, trying to be agile, runs right into that distasteful bomb. A look back at the action, brought to you by Buckets for Rec. Give them a call. Savannah Stone, are you looking at the future and first ever United Wrestling Women's World Champion? Who's gonna stop her? More coming your way here from the United Wrestling Network.
How'd it happen?
She showed up dead on arrival.
This never gets easier.
It does when you call CarShield before your car breaks down. Look at these prices. The camshaft, transmission, engine.
Don't people know? A plan through CarShield could protect up to 5,000 parts and systems.
You hate to see it.
An out-of-warranty car is gonna break down eventually.
Right, which is why they need a plan through CarShield. Those expensive repair bills get paid and at the mechanic of their choice. They're notifying the family.
Poor guy, he doesn't even know what's coming.
Another victim of senselessly expensive repair bills. Can't save them all.
But we can keep trying. Didn't have to end this way. If he'd have just called CarShield before his car broke down.
Exactly.
Protect yourself from the unprecedented rise in cost for parts and repairs. Call now to save money with your price lock guarantee. Call CarShield now. Call 800-484-9588.
Here's a great way to save money on your prescription medications. If you take Viagra or Cialis, we can give you a way to pay as little as $2 a pill. Compare that to prices as high as $60 per tablet. Call now with your prescription and pay as little as $2 a pill. We offer 24/7 service and always free delivery and confidential packaging. Call Pharmacy Shop 24/7 to get generic versions of Viagra or Cialis for as little as $2 a pill, plus free discreet shipping.
This is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, at a combined weight of 389.25 pounds, the team of Jason Levels and the Big Flex McKellion.
World champ Danny Limelight and television champion Jack Fanning. But here we see Flex McKellion and Jason Levels. They challenge Guy Cool to find himself a partner. We'll find out who it will be.
And introducing their opponents at a combined weight of 338 pounds, the party captain, Guy Cool, and the mountain breaker, Kodo Hero!
Well, James, Guy Cool was challenged to find a partner. He said, I need to find somebody cool. I know just the guy, and it looks like it is Kodo Hero, the mountain breaker.
And let me tell you this, he definitely looks cool, but we'll see what he does in the ring.
And some recent history on this program between Flex McKellion and Guy Cool. They faced each other one-on-one. Recently, Flex said he's going to try something new. I guess something new
was in the form of absolutely clocking and KOing Guy Cool with that boxing glove.
Yeah, what did he call those gloves?
Well, he's been calling that shot the tenderizer.
The tenderizer.
And interesting here, partners, you got Jason Levels in there, of course. We haven't seen Richie Slade in quite some time, but Flex McCallion, you know, in a recent interview said everything's fine, give it time. Big right hand there by Jason Levels. This guy, tough competitor who's taken on the biggest and the baddest of late, including the likes of Buck Skinner.
Yeah, Flex McCallion, I mean, he's got to keep the ring rust off, so of course you got to go out and get an outstanding partner.
Wow, look at this, Guy Cool. Jumps up into the Hurricane Rana. Frankensteiner, call it what you will, call it effective scoop and a slam. And Guy Cool has this crowd whip into an absolute frenzy.
He's cool, Todd Kenley.
Uh-oh, well that's not too cool. At least not if you're Jason Levels.
Not at all.
Tag is made here. Oh my goodness, wow, going back for seconds. And Koto Hiro now steps in, drops the knee down. The Mountain Breaker breaking into this matchup, looking good so far. Counted 2, and Levels cannot get to that corner quick enough, James.
I would get out of there as fast as I can. I think they're laying on the mat right now.
He's got to ice down those areolas. And look at this, full hit of steam by Koto Hiro. Man, he is a lethal, fast striker. Koto Hiro was recently in tag team action as he teamed and took on Krusty Crew. Look at, here's the power.
There.
Ooh.
Beefy.
Yes, very beefy into the cover. That was a nasty backbreaker though, almost just breaking him in half. You talk about the Mountain Breaker, it's Koto that's getting broken down right now. And here's some tenderizing shots to the body. It's like Rocky when he went into that meat packing plant, just tenderizing that beef.
Teriyaki sauce added that and we're good to go.
That might be some Kobe beef real quick if he keeps tenderizing Koto Hiro. And the Thez press. And Flex McCallion, a former tag team title holder a couple times over. And once the manager of champions all the way back in the Pac 3 days, if you recall.
I sure do recall, and I mean, just what an incredible team that was. What's Flex doing here?
Slides to the outside. Man, he's had a kind of an edge, a chip on his shoulder lately. Has Flex.
Well, if you look like him, I would too.
Koto Hiro firing back, but I don't think he's gonna outgun the powerhouse Flex McCallion here. Look at this power. Koto hanging on for dear life. Yeah. Nope, using his surroundings. His Hero, look out here. Missile drop kick, nicely done. Down goes Flex.
That was right in the face. Right in the face. I wonder if he saw it coming, because here it is right now. It's gonna be really cool with the Guy Cool getting in.
Tags made on both sides. Look at that. Spinning back elbow by Guy Cool. And the party captain is making the seas rough for Jason Levels and Flex. Uh-oh, friendly fire. Guy Cool dividing, conquering right now. Boy, adrenaline or caffeine or whatever this guy's on could do wonders. Koto Hiro with the frog splash.
They just leveled Jason Levels.
He sure did.
Thank you.
That's why they pay you the big bucks, James. Flex breaking it up. This is has been some wild tag team action. Looking more like a tornado match right now. Uh-oh, low bridge. And Levels, leveling Koto, oh my goodness. There's action outside, inside, everywhere, all between.
Hero's trying to get him, but the referee, he's got to get him out. But look at Jason Levels over here as Flex
my goodness.
On the outside is just leveling Guy Cool.
Yeah, well, speaking of Levels, it was the tenderizer again. knocked him out again. Now Koto Hiro to the outside. Oh, Levels is gonna pick up the pieces. He's gonna steal it.
Wow.
Here are your winners, Flex McCallion and Jason Levels.
Jason Levels looks like he's awfully shocked that he actually won this match.
Well, yeah, but he had a huge assist in the form of the tenderizer on the outside, and yeah.
This is the greatest day of my life. I just want to thank my best bud Flex and my therapist and my in-person therapist, as well as my online therapist. There's so many people to thank. I did it!
Well, you know, I would say act like you've been there before, but he hasn't. Been in the win column. More action coming your way.
How'd it happen?
She showed up dead on arrival.
This never gets easier.
It does when you call CarShield before your car breaks down. Look at these prices. The camshaft, transmission, engine.
Don't people know? A plan through CarShield could protect up to 5,000 parts and systems.
You hate to see it.
An out-of-warranty car is gonna break down eventually.
Right, which is why they need a plan through CarShield. Those expensive repair bills get paid and at the mechanic of their choice. They're notifying the family.
Poor guy, he doesn't even know what's coming.
Another victim of senselessly expensive repair bills. Can't save them all.
But we can keep trying. Didn't have to end this way. If he'd have just called CarShield before his car broke down.
Exactly.
Protect yourself from the unprecedented rise in cost for parts and repairs. Call now to save money with your price lock guarantee. Call CarShield now. Call 800-484-9588.
Quick crack. Wash all you want. Don't drive dirty.
Hey, what did Johnny say about Slice?
He said he told him to stay home again.
You know I ain't had a chance to talk to him, right?
You sure you ain't talked to him yet?
Nah, I ain't talked to him yet.
My bad, bro. I'm just overthinking, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know where Slice at, man.
So, you know what, though? I've been overthinking, too, man. I had a stronghold on the United Wrestling Television Championship. And just like that, it's gone. I mean, where am I at? I don't know.
Chill, bro. It's gonna be good, man. The bodega's good. We gonna...
No, Danny. No. Where am I at? I'll tell you, nowhere. I mean, I'm ready to get back in the game, Papa. I want the United Wrestling Television Championship. I want the Heritage Championship. I want the... It ain't all good, Poppy. It's not right now.
What is happening, bro? It's crazy.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the United Television Championship.
That I got out of that was that he's a huge amateur wrestling background, and I shocked.
Zicky Dice has been through some dark days. He talked about that in in that sit-down interview, but somebody who thrives in the darkness is the United World Television Champion, the benevolent one, Jack Banning. And things might get darker than ever for outlandish Zicky Dice when he takes on this man, the champion.
Yeah, Zicky Dice, I mean, the thing is that he's able to be an amateur wrestler, that's one thing, but really he's going to have to dig deep, go into the dark side as much as he can to have any chance of beating Jack Banning.
And Banning was recently proved to be a tiger that was willing to eat his own young as he took out Honest John, one of his running buddies in the institution. After disbanding him, Honest John gave it everything he could, but there you see it still raining, a reign of terror that continues. And Banning said it. Danny Limelight is not the only champion in the United Wrestling Network that has held his title for over a year. So is this man, Jack Banning.
The title reign is definitely impressive, but so is the disrespect that he's showing to Zicky Dice.
Here to set the stage momentarily for our huge television championship main event, Adnan Qureshi.
Introducing first, the challenger from Cocoa Beach, Florida, weighing in at 223 pounds, outlandish Zicky Dice. And introducing his opponent, now residing in Deadwood, Oregon, weighing in at 213 pounds, he is the United Television Champion, benevolent Jack Banning.
So Banning moving from Shady Pines to Deadwood, Oregon. I wonder who helped him move now that the institution has been disbanded. United World Television title on the line, and I'm already seeing a difference in body language here of the challenger, outlandish Zicky Dice. Usually during intros, he's out there swiveling his hips, he's playing it up to the crowd. A much more measured Zicky Dice with this huge opportunity at the television title.
No, he's laser focused, but so is Jack Banning. Wasting zero time going after Zicky Dice.
Yeah, from laser focus to laser beam-like strikes here by the champion, who is all over Zicky Dice in the early going. Over a year as the champion. Banning has defended that title, and we talked about recently that hellacious bodega street fight with former champion Papa Wesco. And swing and a miss there, and showing his skills now is Zicky Dice.
Zicky Dice this is not the amateur wrestling that he was probably referring to. This is the tough, bad competitor of Zicky Dice that we're used to right here.
Zicky Dice would love to win television title gold here in this building. Infinite Reality Studios. It was known as Thunder Studios when Zicky Dice. There's that amateur background. What a power double leg takedown.
Incredible, incredible. Now he just needs to capitalize off that because Jack Banning's head definitely rocked on that mat.
Was an amateur grappler extraordinaire in Georgia with Zicky Dice. Look at that, brings him in the hard way.
Right this way.
And Zicky Dice was once the television champion of the National Wrestling Alliance. Actually lost the title here against Elijah Burke. Would love to see different fortunes here in this huge main event, but Banning is so dangerous. Hanging him out to dry, James.
And boy, that weather is making it dry.
And now look at this, takes him down. Vicious stuff by the champion.
That rocked him. That rocked him right off the apron.
And hit hard and heavy all the way down on the floor. And Zicky Dice is a long way right now from claiming United World Television Championship gold.
Well, Jack Banning remembers, you got to get him in the ring in order to win.
You do. And Banning, I wouldn't put it past him to stay out there. Try and make this a brawl. Try and force a double count out. This is not where you want to be with Banning in the Devil's Playground. This title match continues next.
How'd it happen?
She showed up dead on arrival.
This never gets easier.
It does when you call Car Shield before your car breaks down. Look at these prices. The camshaft, transmission, engine.
Don't people know? A plan through Car Shield could protect up to 5,000 parts and systems.
You hate to see it.
An out-of-warranty car is gonna break down eventually.
Right, which is why they need a plan through Car Shield. Those expensive repair bills get paid and at the mechanic of their choice. They're notifying the family.
Poor guy. He doesn't even know what's coming.
Another victim of senselessly expensive repair bills. Can't save them all.
But we can keep trying. Didn't have to end this way. If he'd have just called Car Shield before his car broke down.
Exactly.
Protect yourself from the unprecedented rise in cost for parts and repairs. Call now to save money with your price lock guarantee. Call Car Shield now. Call 800-484-9588.
Quick crack. Wash all you want. Don't drive dirty.
Welcome back, everyone, to our United World Television title main event. Todd Kennerly along with main event James Morgan, and former television title holder in your own right. And it's been all the incumbent champion Banning in control throughout the break. Very physical action on the outside.
Well, if you're defending your championship for over a year, I mean, you have to pull out all the stops against a guy like Zicky Dice for sure.
Banning is absolutely rearranging the face of Zicky Dice. He might give Zicky Dice a new look to go along with his new attitude if this continues.
The one thing that it hasn't changed with Jack Banning is that maniacal laugh and the way that he just slithers into the ring. It creeps me out, Todd Kennerly.
Yeah, I don't blame you, you know, and you're a guy that took on the likes of Bateman back in the day.
And that's saying something.
Look at this, full head of steam by the champion. What a shot to basically a helpless, grounded opponent into the cover. Looking to retain no, Zicky Dice digs down deep. Showing a lot of heart, showing that other side of the dice, showing that he is a true competitor with lots of grit. But will it be enough?
Only time will tell, Todd Kennerly.
Just stomping a hole through that midsection of Zicky Dice. And again, I think people don't really realize the journey that Zicky Dice took. This guy, he once, you know, showed it. So, oh, look at this, drop in the leg is the champion. Zicky Dice was once, you know, overweight, weighed somewhere in the 350 to 400 pound mark, completely changed his body, changed his life. Would go on to win titles like the Heritage title. Here, the television title of the NWA and more. He really is an inspirational guy, but people told him along the way, you gotta stand out. You gotta be somebody that makes them remember you. And I think that this outlandish character sometimes has gotten in the way of his true talent.
Yeah, he definitely is a standout competitor for sure, not only in looks, but also in competition. Incredible. Now, Todd Kennerly, if he can capitalize on this just after he squashed Jack Banning, gave him a new tattoo, we might see a new champion.
There you have it. Was able to carry that extra body weight, just drop back all that weight and all that pain on the body of the champion. That pain is radiating through the body of Jack Banning. But there's been times where this guy, Banning, has been almost impervious to pain or will smile it off. I don't know if he's gonna smile this one off. And look out here. Uh-oh, full Nelson.
Wrench in the neck.
Oh man, look at this. High roller, new champ, history to be made. No, Banning showing his toughness.
Referee has to let Zicky Dice know that was only 2.
Boy, that was high impact stuff there, James. And we almost saw history made here in the United Wrestling Network as Zicky Dice almost making good on that promise to change his ways, change up his fortunes. Uh-oh.
Gonna change the octave that he's singing after that.
Talking about rolling the dice. Might have crapped out there. Snake eyes.
Indeed.
And the champion, now look at this Muay Thai clinch. Everything that Banning does hurts.
And I'd have to say, just based off what I'm looking here, I've never been in the ring with Zicky Dice, and nor do I want to. He is really laying it in.
Yeah, just more physical, more aggressive, and just really focused. Now looking for the snake rattle and roll. Powered him away there, did the champion, and now Banning full head of steam. The crowd giving him an earful. They are very much invested in this television title main event.
Gone to the well one too many times. And Zicky Dice is gonna make him pay.
Oh, sweep the leg. I'm talking about rolling the dice. Might be Cannonball City. No, runs right into that big shot by Banning. Banning wise to it. It's at the top of his game as well. Pop-up cutter. That's oftentimes step one. We'll see if he elects to go for the cover. A lot of times he uses that to set up that guillotine choke.
He's gonna have to really, I mean, I don't even know what this guy's even thinking, because at something like that, you definitely want to go straight for the cover, because you never know with a guy like Zicky Dice.
Look at this here, shadowy figure of Banning's past, Honest John, who recently competed for the television title, is out here, and he has got Banning distracted momentarily from the action at hand. Is he looking to reform the institution here?
Look what
Banning,
he did to him.
Yeah, there hesitation. Oh, look at this! Look at this, Northern Lights! Oh!
Here is your winner and new United Television Champion, Steve Dice!
Incredible win by Zicky Dice, your new United Wrestling Network World Television Champion.
Incredible. Honest John comes out, distracts the now former champion after a year-plus reign, and that, delayed the guillotine. And what a suplex. We talked about his wrestling accolades. He displayed it there. Zicky Dice scores with the suplex. See ya next week. How about that?